So there's a dictatorship basically in this situation, and you have been determined in the past to appease this dictator, whoever this is. But you're not doing that anymore. You've done everything you can, and it's always ended up in hurt, cold, betrayal, some type of you were never good enough, or whatever the case here. You have taken a pause. You've surrendered. You've let go. You are pouring out your cup. So the emotions, you are getting rid of however it is you felt about wanting to be involved in this situation or part of this person's game or part of this, whatever they're doing here. The Four of Cups. You're bored. You are bored of playing this game. Okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Turning Tides Tarot. My name is Alishia. We're back with another reading. Just because I'm super stoked to get back into it, y'all. I seriously have missed each and every one of you. Hopefully we get a more positive and uplifting message, but it is what it is. We're just going to call in spirit and we're going to see what we need to know right now. Yeah, so let's just get the bowl ringing and we'll get started. Thanks for being here. Okay, I'm calling on spirit with so much love and so much gratitude. I ask for divine guidance as I interpret these messages. May they help us all on our journey towards our highest and greatest good. I'm asking for love, joy, peace, abundance, and protection for myself, for you, and for all beings on the planet at this time. Thank you so much, Spirit. All right, this is going to be like a free-flowing reading. It's actually pretty late at night where I'm at, so I will post it right away depending on where you are or when you tune in. Let's just see what Spirit wants us to know. Spirit, what messages do you have for whoever is tuning in? For whoever is tuning in at this moment in time, what do they need to know, please? Okay. We have the King of Wands, and we have the Hierophant. I need some clarification here. The King of Wands is a highly passionate individual, somebody who is absolutely determined and inspired. They get things done. Now, usually you see the King of Wands in more of an active position, where they're ready to move, ready to take some type of action. And in this deck, this King of Wands is seated. I kind of want to know why. There's something going on here. The Queen of Cups, this King of Wands, whoever the King of Wands is, it could be you, it could be someone you're dealing with. It just could, it's an energy here. I feel like somebody here is taking time out from their busy life, from their projects, from their goals, taking time out to focus on their emotions, okay? With the Queen of Cups showing up, taking time out to focus on their emotions. Why? Why? It feels like there's a pause that's happening here. Seven of Pentacles. Okay. So somebody here, even though they felt determined to go after something or to create something, again, this King of Wands is very action oriented. Somebody feels like they've done all that they can in a situation here. Okay. That they've planted their seeds well, they've tended to their garden, they've done all the necessary weeding and watering and, given their garden some love or whatever the situation, being the garden, right? Whatever this is here, this person has done everything they can in this situation. And I feel like with this Queen of Cups, you can see, I don't know, I'm just getting used to this camera angle, y'all. So if you can see, this Queen of Cups is like pouring the water, which represents our emotions. I feel like it's like somebody here, it's not necessarily giving up, but it's like surrender. surrender. Somebody's taking a time out just because it's like they can't do anything else in this situation. Now we'll get more details as the reading progresses here, but they can't do anything else. So they're not trying to push anymore. Somebody's no longer going like against the grain or trying to make something happen. It's more of like hands up, surrender. I'm going to go with the flow. So somebody is, yeah, in their field. 10 of Swords. Yeah, there's been something here. Okay, we're going to find out what this is. Because somebody feels like they've been betrayed or something here with the 10 of Swords, like they've been stabbed in the back. There's been a very brutal, difficult ending of a very painful cycle. So it's like I see somebody here who is pushing, determined to get something. Perhaps it's someone. Perhaps it has something to do with this Hierophant, which we haven't clarified yet, but this can indicate marriage, contracts, doing something traditionally. So what I'm picking up here is there's somebody who is trying to do something perhaps like society wanted them to do, something that was expected of them, whether that be from cultural perspectives or social groups or family groups. Someone was putting expectations on another, on this King of Swords, Queen of Cups energy, whoever you are here. But I feel like this, whoever you are here, it's like giving up. Like, you know what? I can't play by your rules anymore. I can't play by this game. I can't play this game anymore. I've done everything I could. Nothing's working. It's like this person feels like they were going against the grain and getting nothing but heartache, sadness, betrayal, like just heavy energy here. Somebody's throwing their hands up is what I'm seeing here. No longer pushing for something. Okay, what is the something? What is the Hierophant here? What is this something? Queen of Swords and the Tower. Queen of Swords in reverse and the Tower in reverse. Something is refusing to change, or someone, something or someone or a situation that has been refusing to change. Somebody here has very narrow-minded ideals or a way of looking at the world. Somebody here goes by, I keep getting like old school rules, or like, you know, like playground rules, or some type of something that doesn't ever change. This could be like a job. This could be in a job as well. I know I don't usually like to switch around, but it could be a lot of different situations for different people tuning in here. There's been like somebody here is nasty and mean and just brutal with the Queen of Swords in the reverse, y'all. This is a cold ass energy. This is somebody here who's like just cold for the sake of being cold. It's like the bitch card, okay? So somebody's a bitch. Somebody's been a bitch and it's never going to change, or a bastard or something, okay? So regardless of gender, a bitch or a bastard, never going to change. The Tower in reverse. Always going to be narrow-minded, always going to impose their will on another, perhaps even, or set out some type of very narrow, structured way things are done, like my way or the highway. And this situation is never going to change. So the person over here, this is probably you, what I'm picking up on. You were determined to perhaps prove yourself to this individual or to play by this person's rules. Whether this be, again, friends, families, work, relationships. Somebody here was setting the table, setting the game, and you were trying at one point in the past, you were trying to appease this person. But this person's never going to change. They're always going to be a bitch and a bastard, okay? Whoever they are. I'm just telling you straight. This person, usually the Hierophant is a very, like again, very narrow-minded energy. It can represent religion, not spirituality, but like religion, rules, law, things like that. There's something that's never going to change here. I'm not necessarily getting that this is love, but it could be for some of you. This could be like, it feels like a dictatorship, okay? This is what I'm getting. So there's a dictatorship, basically, in this situation, and you have been determined in the past to appease this dictator whoever this is. But you're not doing that anymore. You've done everything you can, and it's always ended up in hurt, cold, betrayal, some type of you were never good enough, or whatever the case here. You have taken a pause. You've surrendered. You've let go. You are pouring out your cup. So the emotions, you are getting rid of however it is you felt about wanting to be involved in this situation or part of this person's game or part of this, whatever they're doing here. The Four of Cups. You're bored. You are bored of playing this game. Okay. Absolutely bored. And you're coming to this realization that this person is just like a very, very simple bitch bastard. Never going to change. Okay. Never going to change. Always going to be the same. Nine of Wands. You have been through a lot. You have tried and tried and tried and tried to make it work with this situation, this individual, okay? Or this corporation, this workplace, it could be anything, this family dynamic. You've done everything you can. You have tried it so much that it is, if you don't remove yourself from the situation or give up now, it's seriously affecting your mental health, or it has the capability of affecting your mental health. Like you're at this point where you're like, that's it. Like you're throwing in the towel, basically throwing in the towel. Okay. Why does Spirit want you to know this? Or like, this, you already know, you've already been here. You already know. So what is this? 10 of Pentacles coming up. 10 of Pentacles coming up. And we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay. So let me tell you about this person. This person is this is like the carrot in the stick type of situation or person, okay, individual. Either the situation is always going to bait you with the 10 of Pentacles. It's always going to be like, look at the potential here. Look at what we could be. Look at what we could do. Look at what you could have if you keep investing into this situation. Okay, if you continue to invest, you're going to end up with the 10 of Pentacles being the maximum abundance. You're going to have everything you ever wished for. That goal will be reached. Okay, so it's that carrot dangling on the stick, when in reality they're coming up as the King of Pentacles in reverse, which is a very greedy energy. It's somebody who hoards, who doesn't give, who is only about ego and image, and somebody here, like literally, that does not like to share. This person's actually not very stable, although they like to show up like they have it all, like they're in charge. This person isn't in charge. This person may be losing money, but they like to come off like they have it all. Interesting. This person actually may have depended on you and your energy and the work that you did for them, or your time, energy, and effort, whatever you were putting into the situation. It was actually building them up in a way, like perhaps this is a boss or a job, and it could be for some of you. Some of you, it's a relationship, family, however, apply it how it fits. But whoever this is, if let's say it's the boss, you were doing all, let's say, the grunt work, the hard work. You were putting in, you were devoted. You were putting in the elbow grease, or, everything that you could in the situation, doing it all. It was never, they never gave you praise. They never told you, thanks for the job well done, nothing. They just took what it was and they tried to build themselves up on the work that you did. But now that you're removing yourself from the situation, or you're bored, you're done with it, this person's going to end up losing because of that. And I don't think they quite realize at this moment just how important you are to them. Or maybe they do know. Maybe they know what. Maybe they do know. I just feel like whatever the situation, you were putting in the grunt work and you weren't receiving any payoff for it. Yeah, Hermit, okay. It's like you were being baited. This is the carrot and the stick type of an energy. And they were never going to actually give you. So maybe even, okay, let's say workplace again, you were always promised a raise. You were always promised a raise, and the quarter came around, or raise time came around, and they never actually gave it to you, even though you worked your ass off to get it. And it helped make them more money. Like, you know what I mean? It's something like that. This person is never going to change. The Spirit wants you to know that. It's like better to cut your losses, like cut and run, because this situation is going to or has been weighing very heavily, and it is going to affect your mental health. Okay, I can see that you're already bored with the situation, and it's not giving you, like, you're not satisfied. It's only giving you like, it's just struggle. It's a struggle. It's a struggle to maintain your sanity in this situation here. Okay. Why Spirit wanted you to know this? Spirit's giving you the advice with the Hermit. Okay. Now, the Hermit as an advice here would be to take some time out. Again, I see that you are doing that, but you're just being encouraged. There's something that you are needing to tap into within the self. So reconnecting with your inner self, your higher self, your divine self, your soul self, your, higher consciousness, whatever label you want to put on it, reconnecting with spirit, finding the light inside and being brave enough to follow your own path with the Hermit. You are gaining wisdom at this point in time from this whole situation. You are learning some lessons here, and you are being advised to basically carve your own path. Okay, to leave this whole situation, this bitch, this bastard, whatever, whoever this is, they're not going to change. They're always going to come off as that person who is, just very rigid, very narrow-minded. I keep getting like old school, like the old guard, and the old guard's gonna fall, right? As far as like political, or I don't want to get too political right now, because that's not. It could apply to a larger scale of things, which the old guard is technically falling, as the awakenings happen here, the spiritual awakenings happen on Earth, but you are being advised to follow your inner guidance, your inner light, not listen to what others have to say about the path that you are choosing at this time. Go alone. You're better off alone. Okay. This is what Spirit wants you to know. You are better off alone. Where are you headed if you do choose the path of the Hermit at this time? Where are you headed? You could already be there. Time is fluid, y'all. Okay, where are you headed? Four of Swords. Okay. We have the Five of Swords popping up again. So I feel like this is you. This is kind of, the Five of Swords can be tricky sometimes. Sometimes it's my like mind games card. Sometimes it's winning at all costs. But in some situations, it's not necessarily a bad thing to win at all costs. If you're in a situation with somebody who is like a tyrant or a dictator, sometimes you have to do what you have to do to win, which is getting away from this person, right? So you may have to, we'll see. I'm going to clarify that before I jump into it. But know that Spirit wants you to know that you won't be in, so we have Four of Swords. Okay. Four of Swords in reverse. So you won't be in this like hermit mode forever. There is a little bit of healing that has to be done. I feel like you're already coming out of like a healing mode or a rest mode, or a time where you were remaining quiet about perhaps what it is that feels right for you, or your own opinions, your own ideas, your own light. Perhaps you were, I just got that song, This Little Light of Mine. Maybe you're hiding it under a bushel. No, you got to let it shine. So that's basically what I'm getting here. You're coming out with it. The period of rest is over now, or it will be shortly once you decide, make that decision that it is time for you to walk alone, okay? However this means to you. There will be movement. There will be positive forward movement. This is the Eight of Wands here. Action, a lot of action. But right now, yeah, okay. And we have the Star underneath the deck, okay. Okay, positive movement towards your healing, your wishes, your dreams. The Star is really beautiful future energy here, aligning, raising your vibration, aligning with what it is that you feel you're called to do, what it is that truly makes you happy. Knight of Cups in reverse. Okay, this is, yeah. Hold on, I'm just clarifying this Five of Swords and the Knight of Cups in the reverse. Automatically, the first thing that came to mind, it was like they may try to offer you something to stay. They may try to satiate you as you're trying to leave. And often that will happen, especially in a work situation or even in love or even with family or whatever the case. They don't want you to go because you put in all the work, right? They benefit from your work, from your blood, sweat, and tears. This person was benefiting from it. And I feel like you've woken up to it. They may try to, perhaps with the Five of Swords, the Knight of Cups in reverse, offer you something that they think is going to make you happy, but really it's just a trap. It's a trick. Okay. I wouldn't believe it. It's underhanded. It's sneaky. You have the ability here with the Queen of Coins, the Queen of Pentacles coming up, to do things on your own, to be stable, to accomplish things on your own. You don't need them. You don't need this person. You can do things on your own here. This person, wow. This person isn't, basically what it's coming up as, this is the 10 of Wands and the 2 of Wands in reverse. This person isn't going to know what to do without you. They really aren't. They're gonna stay whatever it takes here to try and get you to stay, but I don't feel like you're necessarily you don't want to play this game anymore, okay? I feel like some of you are branching out to perhaps maybe considering being self-employed. At this point in time, you are being encouraged to do so. I do feel like you will have success on your own, okay? Even if this doesn't have to do with work, even if you're perhaps, leaving a family dynamic or just removing yourself, even like if you're removing yourself from a church or something, you will be okay on your own, doing your own things spiritually as well. That's coming up. If it's a relationship, you're better off on your own. You will be more successful on your own here because this person, again, with the carrot and the stick thing, like they're always going to have you chasing their approval or what they want you to do, okay? Spirit's asking you to branch out and honor yourself, okay? This person's not going to know, like they're going to be left under a lot of stress and anxiety. They're not going to know what to do, what direction to take, because you were the one that was putting in all the work here, okay? With this star coming up here, you, nice. And look at that, the 9 of Pentacles underneath as well, the 9 of Pentacles, okay? This is like pre-Empress type of energy, 9 of Pentacles, but paired with the Queen of Pentacles, it's like you have the ability to build something on your own, to be successful, to be completely independent. And this is what Spirit is advising or just kind of giving you a gentle nudge to do, okay? If this is your reading, you are being encouraged to go your own way, do your own thing. You can go your own way, you know? Release yourself from this devil energy. It's something that's keeping you stuck. You know it's not good for you. For a while, you may have continued to play this game or play by these rules, but it's just not working for you anymore here, okay? It's not doing anything. You've reached some type of breaking point where you're just like, I'm done. I'm over. King of Swords here and 9 of Cups. Yeah, you're cutting off anything. Wow, Ace of Swords. Oh, wow, this is really good. Okay, so King of Swords here letting me know that you're just you're ready to cut off. You're ready to cut things off, cut situations out, cut individuals out, cut, whatever it is that, it's just not working for you. You're doing the work. It's not paying off. Okay. You're ready to cut. You're putting your head over your heart. We got that a little bit earlier in a reading today, because all you care about is your own happiness at this point in time. And that is not a bad thing. Okay. Making yourself happy, seeing your own wishes come true, your own dreams come true, working towards your own goals, not being dictated on what you should do, even the day-to-day, the daily grind, you will be okay on your own. You have the capability to build yourself an empire, okay, where you can see your dreams and your wishes come to fruition in your life. You're starting to see things very clearly right now. You may be getting intuitive hits, messages, again, with the swords energy. Totally cool about like being prepared or preparing yourself mentally to start cutting ties, okay? You will have victory. You will have success in walking away the 8 of Cups, okay? Just so you know, this is all here to support you. Spirit saying, do it. If you feel called to remove yourself from some type of tyrant or dictator type of situation, get going, because you will have all the success and victory on your own. It's looking good here. Okay, I feel like I'm going to get self-love here and an affirmation, then we'll close out this reading. Close out this reading. Thank you all for being here. This is really, really quite a nice message. Okay, you do have the capability, and this, this person isn't going to know what to do without you, but it's not about them. This is really about you. So you're shifting your focus from having to please someone else to ensuring that you are pleasing yourself, working for someone else or working for yourself, or playing by someone else's rules within a family, or deciding to branch off and doing things without a traditional family, or you're breaking some type of tradition or some type of expectation here. Okay, so it can go many ways for each and every one of you. You know what to do. Okay. It says learn, number 24. So we have learn. Expand your knowledge and expand your world. This is what you're doing. Okay, you're not keeping yourself you're not putting all your eggs in one basket anymore. Okay, you are expanding your world, expanding your vision, not just being focused on one dictator and what they want. Okay, one tyrant in your life. Okay, expand your knowledge to expand your world. Seek out teachers of wisdom. Seek new knowledge to create broader perspectives. Okay, you are learning from the situation. Okay, and seek answers, seek wisdom. Going back to the Hermit, you will find these things. You will find your own inner wisdom. You will connect to spirit. You will be guided on your journey if you remain open to the messages that come in. Okay, we have exercise gratitude, number 33, which is always nice, always encouraged. Just hold on one second. Excuse me, y'all. Still got this like frog in my throat. Okay. Everyone is a co-creator in this shared experience of life. Gratitude for all things overcomes our resistance to challenges and spurs our growth. Beautiful. Beautiful. Everyone is a co-creator in this shared experience of life, meaning you were helping this person at one point in time co-create their dream, and it's now time for you to branch out and co-create with spirit, with the universe, or even with someone else completely, a new partner, whatever. But I do feel like this is something you're doing on your own. A lot of loner vibes here, but not in a negative way. This is choosing to be alone, not being forced. It's carving out your own path and expressing gratitude, co-creating what it is you want to see, going back to your wishes, your dreams, 9 of Cups, and the Star coming out, letting me know that it is absolutely attainable here for you. Okay. Wow. Okay, wait. Focus. Let's get an affirmation to close out this reading. It's been pretty nice one, actually. I like it. Okay, this is what Spirit wants you to know right now. Okay. If you're still here, let me know. Here we go. Because I know it's not for everybody. When the reading starts, a lot of people will click off if it's not yours or if it's not theirs. But anyways, this has I forgive myself. And the first thing that comes to mind, the first thing that comes up is, let's not beat ourselves up for remaining in this situation, remaining under this dictator's rule for so long. We had to go through this in order to gain the strength to learn some lessons and know what our limits are, what our boundaries are, and know it basically pushed you to become strong enough to branch out on your own, or to force you to think outside the box and say, you know what, I could do this better by myself, So there is no need to beat yourself up for any time wasted or energy wasted, or whatever the case. Have some kindness and compassion towards yourself, because there was, you did learn something from the situation, right? So I forgive myself. As I forgive myself, I leave behind all feelings of not being good enough, and I am free to love myself. That's very awesome. I feel like this person may have also made you feel like you weren't enough, even though you were doing all of the work for them. Okay, they're definitely going to miss you when you go. They're not going to know what to do. It's like this reminds me of like somebody who has, let's say, a boss or an entrepreneur here who has employees and treats them like shit. Okay, treats their employers like shit, pays them like shit, always puts them down, always, like it just riding them real hard, never anything positive coming at them, always a lot of rules, and then the employees quit, say, I don't need you. And they go out and start their own business, maybe even in the same field. Excuse me. Excuse me. And this person, this tyrant, this boss or whatever, this tyrant spent so much time ragging on the employees that they don't even know how to run their own company, So now they're screwed, basically. This is kind of like the situation. Like they don't even know how to, all they know how to do is be a bully in some sense, so they're going to get their karma, okay, and that's for them to experience, and you as well. You're taking some very valuable lessons, and you are going to be more successful for having to deal with this person, especially if you're becoming your own boss or something like that. You're not going to be this person, okay? So you've learned so many different lessons. If this isn't about work, I'm sure you can totally take this message here and apply it elsewhere in your life. All right. Thank you very much. Let me know what you think. If this was for you, if it wasn't, I'm sending you so much love, and I will speak to you again. Take care. Bye.